An audience with the Prime Minister. Tony Blair answers your questions on camera. Mr Blair wanted to convince the voters he wouldn't shy away from tough talking. The Tories say they've heard it all before. Also tonight, terror charge. A man is accused of plotting a bomb attack after his arrest at Heathrow Airport. British success at the BAFTAs. Imelda Staunton wins Best Actress. And the Untouchables. Chelsea go 12 points clear at the top of the Premiership. Good evening. The general election hasn't even been called yet, but there is no doubt tonight that it will be soon. The Prime Minister continued his carefully choreographed media blitz today, taking questions from voters at the Labour Party's spring conference. Whilst Tony Blair turned on the charm, it was left to the Chancellor, Gordon Brown, to twist arms. He warned Labour supporters not to be too cocky. There's still much work to be done. Our senior political correspondent, John Ray, reports.
There is one word that strikes fear at the very heart of Labour's high command, and that word isn't conservative, it's complacency, which is why here tomorrow Mr Blair will warn his party to take absolutely nothing for granted. The Tories, he'll claim, could get in by the back door. If too many Labour voters stay at home, they could be in for a nasty surprise. Apathy is their declared enemy, but when it comes to rousing the faithful, no one speaks the language of Labour quite like this man.
When the future of the NHS is at stake, the stakes are too high to stay at home. When the chance to build a country of opportunity and prosperity for all is within our grasp, the stakes are too high for people to stay at home.
And so to Labour's call centre, where the Cabinet waited to talk to voters, or rather those voters they could find who wanted to talk to them.
Home Secretary Charles Clarke is here, and it would be very interesting to hear some of your views. Would that be okay to connect to? Okay then, well thanks very much for your time. Okay then, bye.
Keep the Hughes is very keen.
Okay.
Would you like to talk to us? Okay, that's not a problem. Sorry to disturb you.
If you're not well, that's absolutely fine. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
How are you doing? It's John Reid here.
So eager are they to be seen to engage the electorate, Mr Blair even took questions by email. His speech, we're told, will be personal and passionate. Labour still hungry for a historic third term. The opposition say it'll be more empty rhetoric.
Now, John, we hear that the conference is buzzing there tonight with rumours of a possible climb down on the anti-terror legislation.
Well, a lot of Labour people would certainly like to see Charles Clarke perform a U-turn on this. A lot of people here wouldn't frankly be too surprised if he was forced to climb down on this. Why? Because the policy is very unpopular. It is very contentious. It faces a challenge in the court. On the other hand, of course, it would be supremely embarrassing for the Home Secretary if he was forced to climb down, to U-turn on this. Tonight, Charles Clarke has frankly denied the truth of all these reports. So too has Downing Street. But I get the feeling this is not the end of the matter at all. Put your mind forward to Friday of next week, a big meeting at Downing Street with Mr Blair, Michael Howard and Charles Kennedy. If there are changes to these policies, I expect we will see them emerging after that meeting.
John, thank you very much. Now, a man has been charged in connection with an alleged terrorist bomb plot in Britain. The man was arrested by anti-terrorism officers at Heathrow Airport after he flew in from Pakistan on Tuesday. The police aren't saying what the intended target was. Well, Gary Cotterill is at Scotland Yard. Gary, do you have any more details on this new detainee?
Well, news of this arrest and charge came from Scotland Yard today. Clearly, anti-terrorist officers believe that this man has been involved with others in plotting some sort of explosion, but speculation about the target, the type of action that was planned and the timing isn't possible because of strict rules governing what we can broadcast at such a delicate stage of the inquiry. What we can say, though, is that the man has been named as Salahuddin Amin. He's 29 years of age. He was arrested on Tuesday when he flew in on a flight from Pakistan into Heathrow's Terminal 4 and was taken immediately to a high-security police station in central London, where he was charged under the Explosive Substances Act with conspiring with others to cause an explosion. Now, the timing of that conspiracy, it isn't the last few days or weeks, but it's actually around a year ago. The dates are given on the charge sheet as between October 2003 and March the 31st, 2004. Tonight, the man remains in custody. He's due in court for a brief court appearance on Monday, but we'll learn little more then. It's a very brief appearance.
Gary, thank you very much. Well, some of the day's other news now, and the results of last month's historic elections in Iraq will be announced tomorrow. Today, at least 18 people have been killed in a suicide bombing near a hospital south of Baghdad. In Colombia, heavy rain has led to major flooding and mudslides that have killed at least 11 people. Villagers clung to ropes in a desperate bid to reach safety. The raging torrents destroyed dozens of homes. And police are investigating allegations that a 3-month-old baby had his bones deliberately broken at Great Ormond Street Hospital in London. His mother alleges he had fractures in his leg, ankles and feet. Well, sport now, and let's start with football. Chelsea's grip on the Premiership title is tighter than ever tonight. Their latest win came away at Everton. Jose Mourinho's side are now 12 points clear at the top. And it was a good day for other London clubs too. Spurs, Fulham and Brentford all securing their place in the last 16 of the FA Cup. Richard Pallow watched the action.
A trip to Goodison Park to face fourth-place Everton was one of the toughest fixtures remaining for Chelsea. But James Beattie was about to make their lives far, far easier. The Everton striker inexplicably headbutting William Gallas inside of 8 minutes. The game and perhaps the title race over in one heated moment. Nigel Martyn did keep the home side involved, the Everton keeper making a series of superb saves. Indeed, the breakthrough didn't appear till midway through the second half. William Gallas hitting the bar, Ida Good-Johnson unable to miss. Chelsea's charge for the Premiership appears to be unstoppable. It might not just be that silverware returning to London. Almost half the teams left in the FA Cup are from the city. 3 more are through to the last 16. Spurs have Jermaine Defoe to thank for their 3-1 win over West Brom. They're joined by League One Brentford and by Fulham, the Premiership side squeezing past Derby 4-2, but only after extra time. Richard Pallow, ITV News.
Well, in rugby, it's the Irish and the Welsh fans who are smiling tonight. Their sides both winning in the Six Nations Championship today. Ireland confirmed their status as tournament favourites with a hugely impressive win over Scotland by 40 points to 13. They ran in 5 tries at Murrayfield to further boost their hopes of a first championship in 20 years. Well, Wales could yet be Ireland's main title challengers. Their backs lit up the stadium in Rome, scoring 6 tries against Italy. Winger Shane Williams finished the move of the match as Wales strolled home by 38 points to 8. And finally, it was a tale of 2 Brits at the BAFTAs tonight as Kate Winslet and Imelda Staunton battled it out for Best Actress. And it was the veteran of the pair who walked away with the accolade. There were other British successes tonight too. Clive Owen won Best Supporting Actor, and Mike Leigh took home the award for Best Director for his bleak portrayal of the 1950s Britain in Vera Drake. Romilly Weeks reports.
Not even a miserable night and wet carpet could dampen spirits in Leicester Square tonight. Leonardo DiCaprio delighted the fans, and everyone else was just delighted to be here.
The BAFTA has always been very supportive of me personally.
Everyone who's here is a winner. So far, so good. Yeah. And it's just a really good time.
There was a time when the biggest Hollywood stars didn't turn out for the BAFTAs. That certainly wasn't true tonight. They were all here adding their star appeal to the red carpet, but they didn't walk off with all the prizes.
The BAFTA goes to Mike Leigh, Vera Drake.
Small budget, gritty British Vera Drake won both Best Director for Mike Leigh and Best Actress for Imelda Staunton.
The film's creator, writer and director Mike Leigh is a genius, and I had the best time making this film.
I'm going down! I'm not going to make it back!
Scorsese's epic The Aviator did go down very well, scooping Best Film. Hot favourite Leonardo DiCaprio missed out, but not his co-star Kate Blanchett. She thanked the screen legend she portrayed in the film.
The great Katharine Hepburn, who really paved the way for women working in film today. So thank you very much. I'm sure you're pleased you weren't allowed to see this. Thank you.
And the BAFTA goes to Clive Owen.
Clive Owen clearly wasn't expecting his award, which rounded off an impressive night for British contenders. So now it's onwards to the Oscars, where Vera Drake and The Aviator will battle it out once again. Romilly Weeks, ITV News at the BAFTAs.
And that's the way the news looks tonight. We are back tomorrow at 1:45. Do join me then. But for now, from all the weekend team, good night.
Yeah, look, Tears of the Gods.
Oh yeah? Why are they crying?
I've seen your haircut, mate.
ITV National Weather, sponsored by Powergen.
Hello, good evening. Well, the main thing to worry about tonight is wintry showers, almost anywhere at all in the country, but more especially on the hills of the north. We could even see some snow settling. There'll also be some rather chilly, gusty, very strong winds indeed. Least of the result, there won't be a widespread frost. Into tomorrow, it's that mixture of sunshine as well as showers. Again, some of those showers wintry in nature, more exclusively for the hills of the north as well as the eastern side of the country, the main concentration in these parts. Feeling cold as well, what with the strong to gale force winds, at times gusting at up to 60 or even 70 miles an hour in the east. Then an early frost on Monday, wintry showers start easing off. Later on, skies thickening clouds then the northwest with rain.
Yeah, I'll go and stand in the rain. That'll make it lie down.
Positive energy from Powergen.
Stuck in a rut? Bored of each other? Not living happily ever after? Married life doesn't have to be like this. GMTV invites you to witness 50 married couples who love each other so much they want to do it all over again. So say I do and come along to Blenheim Palace on Valentine's Day for the biggest wedding vow renewal ever. Monday on GMTV.
He left behind everything he knew for the only thing he ever wanted. Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman search for their dreams in movie epic Far and Away. Next.
For a settled tomorrow, mortgages. From Norwich and Peterborough Building Society, sponsors of Anglia Weather.
Good evening. More gales and showers in the next 24 hours. The Floodline have issued some flood watches. If you are concerned, the number to call is 0845 988 1188. And this wind circulating low pressure is the culprit. You can see from the plentiful supplies of isobares on tomorrow's chart, it will pep up. Tonight, more scattered showers later. Some could be snowy or sleety. Many places will be dry and clear though, but no one will escape the blustery conditions, gusting up to 55 miles per hour in the northeast. Lows of 3 degrees dropping to 1 in the showers. Possibly a covering of snow in the morning tomorrow in the north. Then we'll get some more showers falling as snow inland and sleet on the coast. It should melt after the showers pass, with bright spells in between. Highs of 5 degrees and those northwesterly winds gearing up, perhaps gusting to 70 miles per hour tomorrow. High pressure builds in on Monday, but that northerly wind is staying with us. Highs of 8 degrees, feeling cooler in the wind, mainly dry with sunny spells. Possibly a few wintry showers still in Norfolk. The wind finally eases off on Tuesday as high pressure takes control. That would lead to frosty nights, -2. Bright down Wednesday, but a change on Thursday as cloud and rain moves in. That's it. Bye-bye.
Norwich and Peterborough Building Society, sponsors of Anglia Weather.
What I'm about to propose to you is both highly lucrative and highly dangerous. You're either in or you're out.
The men of action. Men of deeds. Not words.
Yeah, what exactly? Does it need planning? If anybody will tell you it takes more than a smile.
You're a thief. And a liar.
I only lied about being a thief. I don't do that anymore.
Steal.
Lie.
The movie premiere of Ocean's 11, Sunday at 9.
So a very slick Brad Pitt and George Clooney in the movie premiere of Ocean's 11 tomorrow. What more could you ask for? Well, how about Tom Cruise in Far and Away now, which does contain some scenes of violence.
Motorola 3G phones sponsor ITV Movies.
Hello, Moto.